Well, this is Corncod, one of Nationalist News and Notes. One disturbing thing I've noticed connected with the death of George H.W. Bush is the panegyrics and effusive praise of the ex-president by Brietbart. Now listen, I know Brietbart is not an ethno-nationalist organization. It's at least civic nationalist, or perhaps even simply conservative. But I can't imagine how any conservative or nationalist could have been happy with the administration of the first Bush. I mean, the guy was radically anti-gun. He was said to have said the phrase New World Order like in 200 speeches. You know, he was a member of the establishment, an enemy of conservatives. There wasn't even an effective nationalist movement in the United States when he was in office. But he did everything he could to destroy conservatism. And why are these people in Brietbart praising Bush? And not just regular praise, not just the kind of sanctimonious praise that one sometimes hears at funerals for, people who are morally questionable. No. What we're getting is completely effusive and worshipful praise. Now, I know the other thing about Brietbart that you really have to take into account is that it is largely controlled and owned by Levantines. And, it fully goes along with neocon foreign policy priorities, mostly, but especially surrounding the state of Israel. I guess they still feel, the people that run Brietbart still feel a great deal of appreciation to Bush for his invasion of Iraq, which in my opinion, of course, was extremely foolish, had nothing to do with 9/11. They just used 9/11 as a crude excuse to get the United States involved in a stupid Middle Eastern war that had nothing to do with the real foreign policy priorities of the United States, and indeed American interests, true American interests. So why should they be so worshipful of this anti-Second Amendment, liberal? His wife was extremely fanatical on the subject of gay rights. She was the one who arranged the first meeting between any president of the United States and gay rights activists. So this skull and bones CFR type guy gets the praises of Brietbart. Let me tell you, even though I knew their biases about Israel and took that into account whenever reading any of their materials, now I have to say I really don't trust anything that Brietbart says because of their praise for the now late president. I can't see how any conservative or nationalist or right-winger or reactionary or any serious ideology on the right should take anything Brietbart says seriously at this point. Whether Bannon would have done this or not, I think Bannon said at least one or two minor negative things about Bush, and ever since he passed away. And I am certainly no uncritical admirer of Bannon, That definitely a civic nationalist. But I'm extremely disappointed. I don't trust Brietbart anymore as a news source. Well, this is Corncod One of Nationalist News and Notes signing off.